I'd like to talk a little bit about medical acupuncture. When we see someone for medical acupuncture, what we want to do first as a physician is understand what they're here for. So we would do a regular or conventional medical visit, just as you were seeing a regular MD. Then we assess someone from a medical and acupunctural point of view and decide where the best placement of acupuncture needles is. With acupuncture, we can achieve reduction of pain, we can balance the autonomic nervous system, we see a sense of well-being produced by a flow of neurotransmitters and change of blood flow in the brain, we see myofascial or muscle pain decreasing, and then we can use the concept of acupuncture meridians to affect a place somewhere distant from where we're putting in the needle.
Think of your body as a map. It's almost like it's a map with rivers running through your body, and these rivers have something called chi, which is called vitality, it's energy, and the chi flows through the rivers. It's almost like water flows through the river, and as it flows through the river, it nourishes and feeds the area of the river that it's passing through. So these acupuncture meridians have a very specific manner in how they are nourished on a daily basis. And what happens when we get sick is that we get a block in the river. It's almost like a wall gets put up in the river, and we get as a result of that wall, we get a flood behind the wall and we get a drought in front of the wall. So the disease actually happens upstream or downstream from the block. It's an important concept to understand because sometimes patients don't quite understand why we put needles in. If you've got a headache, we may put a needle in your hand or in your arm, and that's the reason why we do that, because we're trying to find the block. We're trying to remove the dam in the wall so that the water flows again.
When someone comes to see us in pain, we look and try and find out the cause of the pain. So typically, when people have pain in the neck that goes down to the arm, it could be from a pinched nerve or a herniated disc in the neck. That's called radicular pain. It also could be coming from a trigger point in the neck or shoulder. One of the great things about acupuncture is it can find that trigger point, and you all know what a trigger point feels like. It's that tender point that you feel in your shoulder or in your neck that when you rub it, you go, ooh, I'd love to have that point massaged. Well, when you feel it as an acupuncturist, we feel and palpate a person's skin, and then underneath the skin we feel these trigger points, these tender, taut-like bands or little bumps in the muscle that create pain. We take the fine needle and simply pop it into that point. We go into the point until we feel the muscle release. What will happen is the muscles around the needle start relaxing. The person goes into a very deep relaxed state and their pain starts going away.
Acupuncture will balance your autonomic nervous system. It will calm down that fight and flight response that we get when we've been under a tremendous amount of stress, and it's a very harmonizing effect and works in a lovely manner.